I was talking to Timothy about the fact that we get to see some romance with you all.
Yeah.
In the trailer, we got to see you all kissing. And I said to him, okay, that's your homegirl. So we know you're actors, but on a level, is it a little like, I'm out here kissing my home? And he said, yeah, it can be a little weird.
It's a little weird.
It's weird as hell.
No, definitely. It's definitely strange. And I think both of us are just like, all right, this is our job. Okay, we're gonna do this, all right? And then cut.
Yeah.
Okay? And then it's brought back to, you know what I mean? So, no, definitely. But I also think, you know, in this specific love story, I think we're so grateful to have Denny as, you know, at the helm of this very special thing, and he always found a way to somehow, amongst all of the epicness that is the Dune universe, find a way to carve out a very sentimental, beautiful love story that was, I feel in many respects, earned.
When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
Sentimental, heartbreaking, beautiful, all of the things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the whole landscape of this, you were trying to figure out like the futuristic way of, I don't know, flirting or space talk or whatnot. And it got me thinking, like, what would that look like in the future? Do you think you figured it out?
You're about to see, you know. the people will find out. Yeah, no, it was definitely something we were trying to understand, because you can't be like, "What's up, shawty?"
Right?
Like, you know, you can't. That's not how they do things.
Florence is like, "Damn, why didn't you do that?"
I would love to see that version, dude. My goodness.
Yeah. So you know, it's trying to find a way. Also, I think. Another thing that I think was really important to us, and you see throughout the film, is the moments between the moments, the things that are unsaid, the glances between characters, and there's so much said just with looks. And I think it happens with all the characters, and specifically Paul and Chani. I think we built a lot just within brief glances of whatever they're holding inside, you know. So that, and we see it a brief moment between us, but there's like, so much can be said.
Well, I'd very much like to be equal to you.
Maybe I'll show you the way.
Now, I do need to say a little something about this popcorn bucket.
This is a real thing. Can't wait to see you eating popcorn out of my bucket.
I hadn't heard about it until yesterday.
You hadn't seen it?
No, I hadn't.
We've seen it yesterday.
No,
I heard.
put my hand in it.
Did you?
That
I watched
is
the
nasty.
clip. You just you said this is not okay.
It's not okay. Weird. I genuinely hadn't seen it. It was quite.
But from a marketing perspective, I guess it's kind of genius.
Oh, it's gonna be a collector's item. It will be.
Everybody's
So weird that
talking
you're
about
like,
it.
okay, I gotta have one, I guess.
I'll put my plants in it.
The only person that I've talked to on this cast who's like, I love it, I'm sticking with, was Dave Bautista.
I was like,
That's so
Everyone
funny.
else is like, wait a minute, slow down.
Yeah. But just from a purely like eating popcorn standpoint, it's you can't get
different.
anything out of it. Like it pulls the popcorn out of your hand.
Like one kernel at a time.
Before you get it out. You know, you go in, you get a handful, and then by the time you get it out, there ain't nothing in your hand.
Actually, you could probably take it on rides though. You could take it on like fairground rides. The popcorn's not gonna come
staying
out.
there.
It's
Exactly.
not going anywhere. It's definitely not.
Taking it around Disneyland.
Not even going in your mouth.
Okay, Florence, now I have to ask you too before we go, because there's been some like start, stops, false starts with Thunderbolts, but you guys are going forward. So what can we expect, and how excited are you to get back to work?
It kind of feels like it still might not happen because of the amount of times that it's been paused, which is just a natural feeling. But I'm going straight after this. I'm going to go to Atlanta and start doing some prep, and then I'm off. I'm shooting, so I'll be there for.
Don't leave us.
Yeah, I'll be there for a large portion of time. And it's wonderful, you know, when we shot Black Widow, we thought we were going to shoot the next movie relatively sooner than we did. And it's just been this thing that's been looming at some point in the future, and now it's actually happening. So it feels a little bit surreal.
Good. My Marvel loving heart.
But it's coming back. Elena's coming back.
So everybody in this film was so captivating, but I really felt like when I was watching it, I'm kind of getting this generation's Brat Pack vibes, because I felt like, wow, I'm kind of seeing this generation's version of like what I grew up idolizing. Does that ever sit with you?
Ooh. I mean, it's a wonderful thing to hear. We all admire each other's work, and we all know that every person in this movie, whether it's our age or older, is like they are the creme de la creme. Like it's truly an amazing experience being around that much talent. And then of course with your peers, like I've loved her work for such a long time, and Timmy and Austin, and you're with them, and there's a wonderful feeling with being there with each other.
A generation of kids like me
I
sitting at home
appreciate
watching
that.
your movies thinking, man, these are it. These
Right.
are the people for me. They really are.
I'm honored that you feel that way about our work too,
Yeah.
and that we can be involved in that kind of feeling or I don't know, bring that
future as
nostalgia and that
Yeah.
idea, because I don't know, I feel like kind of like she says, I just feel very, very grateful to be able to do this for a living. So if it means anything to anyone else, that's all you could ever hope for.
Absolutely.